This is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to our Seldom Seen series. Now, today we're going to be talking about Home Sweet Home Alone, or Home Alone 6, because this is the most contemporary movie in the franchise. Now, Home Sweet Home Alone is a 2021 film which runs approximately 93 minutes and is directed by Dan Mazer. Now, this is also partially written by John Hughes, who wrote all of the other films. Keep that in mind. Now, this stars Ellie Kemper as Pam McKenzie, Rob Delaney as Jeff McKenzie, and Archie Yates as Max Mercer, or the kid. Now, unfortunately, this is the only one that you can't physically buy a copy of physically on physical media. So I was fortunate enough to have Joe burn me a copy to watch, and who knows, maybe rank the Home Alone movies. I'm sure we will. Because this is only streaming on Disney. Ooh. Yeah. And I wasn't really sure what to expect from parts 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because the only ones I had seen are the original two with Macaulay Culkin. This one was a huge surprise for me. Now, parts 4, 5, and 6 are all TV movies. And I know some people have a problem with TV movies. They don't feel like they can go as far as like regular films. Let me tell you, this one is particularly brutal. It has a great Christmas feel, and I actually like the kid. I think he's a lot of fun. This is probably, in my opinion, the funniest Home Alone movie. I was just cracking up the entire time, mostly because of Ellie and Rob's chemistry, who play not the kid's parents, but other parents. And that kind of goes along with the story. Um, my suggestion is because I don't normally do synopsises on Seldom Seen, but this is readily available along with the rest of the Home Alone franchise on Disney Plus. So definitely check this one out. I'll just say a couple little brief things about it. You have a kid from England who is this kid right here. Him and his mom are in a house with all of their relatives, and they're going to Tokyo for Christmas. Well, of course, he accidentally gets left alone, just like all the other ones. And it's uh, the chemistry between Ellie and Rob, who play another couple, who just kind of met them by chance, that goes into play in this film because they find out something is stolen from their house because they're selling it, and they find out it's very, very valuable. So they go to, they think the kid took it because he's kind of a jerk. Very, um, can't think of the word. He's very mouthy, um, clever, and a little bit of a brat until you get to know him. So they go to try to find this priceless thing from their house that had been stolen, trying to be as vague as I can, and that's where the fun begins. Now, one of the things I really liked about this film is the fact that the villains really aren't villains. Um, they're trying to get something that belonged to them that they think that the kid took. So, right there, you have empathy for not only the kid, but you have empathy for the parents as well. Um, but it is particularly brutal, this movie. I can't say that enough. It kind of upped the ante of every single Home Alone movie I watched. And I just had a blast with it. I had a great time with it. Joe and I both did. And to me, it was probably the second biggest surprise, next to Home Alone 4, or Home Alone Taking Back the House, which had the lowest score. This score wasn't much higher. I think it came in at like a 3.6. And I just don't understand. I know people want Macaulay Culkin, but for a 2021 film, what is he going to be? A grown up that, that gets left alone? It just doesn't make sense. So I understand there's other ways they could have done it, but I think this was the best way to do it. There's a lot of callbacks in this movie for the first two, more than any of the other films. And there's actually some characters from the first two movies that make cameos. Definitely check this one out. If you want to watch something that's really a lot of fun, I think you'll get a lot out of this. I did. Don't listen to what other people say. Um, all of the Home Alone movies, while they may not have the charm of Macaulay Culkin, they are still good in their own right. They're still a lot of fun. And if they were called something else, I don't think people would have as big of a problem with them. I would think their expectations are too high of not getting Macaulay Culkin back, which never would have happened anyway. So definitely check this one out. Check out all the Home Alone movies. They are a lot of fun. This was a big surprise franchise for me, considering I hadn't seen 3, 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, definitely check them out. They're a lot of fun. And don't forget to check out Joe's Seldom Seen for Home Sweet Home Alone. Remember, guys, physical media matters. Bring this out on physical media. And until next time, peace.